Hey folks, quick update on COVID. A lot of people are asking about the JN1 variant, so let's talk about it. So we're still in the Omicron variant family, and if you look at the branches there, you've got the XBB branch, which is the branch that was quite dominant recently and which our current monovalent vaccine targets. And then you've got the BA.2.86 that comes off in a different direction and actually has a lot of mutations. And for a while we were very concerned would have a significant growth advantage, but that hasn't really panned out. Instead, you have the JN1 that comes off of that, which is now starting to take off. So what we are seeing in many parts of Europe now is rapid growth in JN1, which is starting to displace other variants. Most importantly, though, what we care about is whether this will affect the population differently, whether our existing immunity from prior infections or vaccination will keep us protected from it, and for now, it's too early to say. So JN1 is still low in the US and Canada. As of the end of November, it was at 7.6% of the variants in Canada. But obviously, if it's increasing in other parts of the world like Europe and Asia, this is something that we might expect to happen here and that we're definitely going to want to keep an eye on. Now, the vaccine that we currently have targets XBB.1.5, and that's because the virus mutates faster than we can develop, establish, and release vaccines. But there is good news, and the good news is that now multiple labs have shown that the antibodies triggered by this new XBB.1.5 targeting vaccine actually have very good cross-reactivity or very good protection against JN1. And that's a little bit surprising and very lucky, I think, because JN1 is quite different, particularly in the spike protein compared to XBB.1.5, but we do have a very good cross-reactivity and protection. So if you haven't had COVID in the last 6 months or so, or you haven't had a vaccine in the last 6 months or so, now is a great time to go out and get your COVID shot, particularly as we see cases increasing, as it's that time of year again, and with some of this uncertainty around JN1. Go out and get your booster.